Welcome to Birdman Reviews Guitars and Amps. Today we are looking at a Vox Pathfinder 15R. This is the combo version, solid state, 15 watts, packed with everything you need. Gain, volume, treble, bass, tremolo, and reverb. The beautiful thing about these little amps is on the back, get a shot here, you can do a headphone out, a line output for recording, there's a foot switch, and there's also, you'll note, an external speaker out. So you can run your little Vox Pathfinder through a 412 cabinet. Really changes the sound from the stock internal 8-inch speaker. For today's run, I'm actually going to use the head version, which is exactly the same. It's solid state, same exact control layout, same sound. I just happen to have the head version plugged up right now. And I'm running it through the left side of the Marshall cabinet. This is a Marshall 1960 lead cabinet. Pretty much your standard Marshall 412 cabinet, but I'm only using it as a 212. And I'm going to flip the head on its side so you can see the controls as I turn them up. Alright. So these amps, the combo amp, this retails for about 120 bucks. And for 120 bucks, what do you expect? You expect cheap. You expect it to sound like garbage. You expect it to sound like a beginner. You get your $100 guitar, your $100 amp, and you learn how to play some chords and whatnot, and then you progress and you get your more expensive gear. But I actually would gig with this amp into a 212 cabinet. So let me just turn the head on the side here. So you can see right now, it's basically set up clean. Gain's up. Here's gain, here's your volume, kind of halfway. Treble and bass both just straight up. I have a little bit of tremolo, a low speed, and a little bit of reverb. And I'm using my 60s classic player strat. And that's it. So here we go. So the question becomes, does this amp at 15 watts have volume to keep up with the band? And you're going to run into a little bit of headroom issue if you try to keep it clean. So let me try to play as clean as I can. I think it's about right here. A little harsh, off treble. So it gets pretty loud, and you can push it a little more. keep up with the band using external cabinet. I've actually done it with practice, just running through the single 8, but it certainly doesn't put you out there like a larger speaker cabinet would. All right, so that's the clean sound. It's just very nice. It's you get a bluesy. Just a warm, clean, bluesy, boxy tone. And by increasing the gain, you get into your crunchy sounds. So those are your gain settings. Then you have a boost button here, which will kind of kick it over the edge and get really fuzzy on you. So I'll just play the boost. So it's not really a heavy metal amp, but it gets heavy if you would want it to. More fuzzy heavy, but heavy. And there you go. So everything from your clean sounds to crunchy distortion stuff. It takes pedals well, and yeah, for $120, you can buy the combo. You can pick up a used cabinet off Craigslist, cheap these days. These, not necessarily Marshall, but you can just use any 412 or 212 cabinet for a couple $100, and you'll have a giggable setup that you can take to shows and to bars and whatnot, and it'll sound good. It'll keep up the band. It won't be expensive, and you'll get great tone.